We're 1 week into the Karen Sypher trial. We wanted to know how things look for Karen Sypher and Rick Pitino. We talked to two people who have been in the courtroom all week long, and a WHAS11 legal analyst. WHAS11's Joe Arnold has that part of our live team coverage. Joe?
Alyssa, when the court took a break today for lunch, I did stop two spectators who have been here, as you said, for every day of this Karen Sypher trial. Both say that they began this trial impartial. They really tried to imagine that they were jurors. But as this trial has continued, they're beginning to side with the prosecution.
Oh, yeah. I think they presented a very good case.
The trial spectators say it doesn't look good for Karen Sypher.
I think that Rick Pitino had a very good testimony, and I think that a lot of facts came out when he was testifying.
And the spectators believe that Sypher's friend Lester Getzinger told the truth on the stand when he testified that Sypher put him up to making threatening calls on her behalf.
The fact that she knew who made these phone calls and that she lied to begin with, and the man who made them testified that she made him do it or encouraged him to do it, certainly tells you that she set it up.
Attorney Hans Poppe, who is helping WHAS11 News analyze the case, agrees that Getzinger's testimony is a key development in the first of two extortion counts against Karen Sypher. Getzinger admitted to making 3 phone calls to Pitino, but only the third call included an extortion threat.
It's the third phone call where Lester says, if you don't do the right thing, we're going to the media on Tuesday or 2 days from now. That's the threat. That's why Mr. Earhart went after Getzinger, saying, you didn't make the third phone call, did you?
The second extortion count is tied to a list of demands prosecutors say Karen Sypher had her husband, Tim Sypher, deliver to Pitino. Poppe says the government will say that Karen Sypher implied a threat when she wrote on the bottom of the note, if all is accepted, I will protect Rick Pitino's name for life.
And that's a threat, because she's not saying that you did this bad thing to me and I need to report this crime. What she's saying is that you have a name to protect and you need to give me these things to protect your name.
Now, in addition to those 2 extortion counts, there are 4 other federal counts against Sypher that she's under trial for right now. Count 3 is threatening communication for the letter sent to Pitino by Dana Coulter, who Adam Walsh just told you about, Sypher's attorney. Counts 4 and 5 allege that Sypher lied to investigators, and count 6 is that Sypher retaliated against Pitino after he went to police. One thing I was wondering going into all this, and not covering this every day, guys, is that, Rick Pitino is not on trial here. He's the victim, allegedly, of this extortion plot. So why is the allegation of rape against him part of this case? We look into that coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. Live downtown, Joe Arnold, WHAS 11 News.
And we will see you then, Joe. Thank you very much. Well, many of you have been leaving your comments about the trial at WHAS11.com, and we wanted to know, has your opinion of Rick Pitino changed since his testimony? One viewer writes, just because someone has a high-profile job, the public does not have the right to be their judge and jury. Another person writes, I think it's sad that he let his family down. I also feel that his players may lose respect for him as a coach. It will take a long while before I regain confidence and respect for him. A third viewer writes, I am disappointed by his actions, but it is not my place to judge him. Everyone makes mistakes, some more serious than others. I think he has already paid the price for his mistakes in many different ways. Well, today we're asking whether your opinion of the case has changed now that we've heard a week of testimony. We're asking you to sound off at WHAS11.com. Another